David Villa. He's played everywhere, hasn't he? Soccer City, Wembley, Nou Camp, the Bernabeu. But he said it's fantastic and an honour to be able to share this stadium with the New York Yankees. Group partnership of which the Yankees are a big part. And within 20 seconds, they win the first corner and growing pace. It's a ball through the middle for Villa. He can't quite get there. Shuttleworth sharply off his way from proceedings. It's a good step in there from Jacobson. The shot might be on here for Villa. He slipped it in. Nemec! And Shuttleworth with his feet denying Adam Nemec. Nemec, who had a couple of big chances last week. Lee will have that for you, also on the Watch ESPN app.
Possession's one thing, and I understand what Kreis is wanting to do, but it's chances in these moments that he needs.
And here is a chance, and it's David Villa! Shuttleworth managing to tip it aside and then bailed out. Well, they were on their feet at Yankee Stadium, about to herald the first goal here, but Shuttleworth had other ideas.
One-on-one with a center back and get in a dangerous spot. Bobby Shuttleworth with a good touch, and a little thing from Kevin Alston making sure he's there for the rebound. But this is what Jason Kreis wants. David Villa in more dangerous spots today. That's mine.
Villa, whose nickname has always been El Guaje, the kid. Here he is again. Villa throw! Oh, he scored now! David Villa bringing the house down at Yankee Stadium.
"20 minutes today, we've seen more mobility, more movement from David Villa than we saw in 90 minutes last week in Orlando. The technical quality."
Tierney's whip delivery, Nemec is there. Now Villa acting as a release valve. And more than that, launching another attack. He goes down, play on, says Mark Geiger. Velasquez is the man in possession. Not sure Villa wanted it back.
And the rate he scores, but technically good with both feet and very good at getting defenders.
2-0.
And just remember that great Barcelona team that many would say is the greatest team of all time in David Villa. Yeah, but that's how Jay Heaps played as a player. He always had a chip on his shoulder. But I think what I like the most about the Revolution, to be quite honest, at any given moment, they're dynamic and they're explosive. And that's the thing. I don't think there's...
Have to address that. Jose Gonçalves and David Villa 2 seasons ago. Just being spoken to by Mark Geiger.
David Villa saying, "Really? You didn't hit me?" What's this golf ball sized knot on top of my head?
There's been a stoppage in this game, but this was the clash between Gonçalves and Villa. Hasn't been too much from the NYC attack since Villa's goal gave them the lead, Taylor.
No, and I think that's more so of what New England's done in getting Tierney, Diego Fagundes, Kellen Rowe some space to go forward for the Revolution.
South Lake, Texas for a year. You might remember that place, Taylor.
Yeah, the turf was purple.
Here's Nemec. Oh, Villa is onside. David Villa! And Shuttleworth to the rescue. How did he get so open? Shuttleworth still flinging himself at the ball. And that was a one-man wrecking crew there named Bobby Shuttleworth. NYCFC so close to extending their lead. Villa himself. Here's Nemec. On to Villa. David Villa, it's opened up for him. Villa! Well, he left Gonçalves this time on the floor and only had Shuttleworth to beat.
On a sloppy start defensively for the New England Revolution, especially the two center backs. Gonçalves loses footing, but again, David Villa finding himself.
The MLS weekend action as well as what's going on around the world. Taylor and I will be a part of that show. Post-game reaction here.
Well, now what's interesting is you see Darius Barnes comes in for Kevin Alston. He's having a conversation with Andrew Farrell because naturally Darius Barnes is a center back. So
Brovsky. There goes Mixed-Discarud. Lovely way on the cross and Villa! What a flowing move. Discarud to Villa, but Shuttleworth intervening again with his fingertips.
Just great run forward from Mixed-Discarud to float this and give David Villa an opportunity to hit this first time like this felt. Right at Bobby Shuttleworth.
Villa! Oh, so much pace. He whipped it ferociously at goal. Right foot generating all sorts of venom and velocity. Shuttleworth wouldn't have had a prayer had that been. Discarud, meanwhile, David Villa with a little flourish. Crowd love that. It's Grabavoy who's in the clear. Grabavoy! And Shuttleworth just continuing his heroics. Discarud. He spoke to us last week, didn't he, about how strange it was. Here's David Villa. Villa across the face and goal! And there it is! First touch of the ball, and Patrick Mullins may well have sealed the game for NYCFC against his old club. That is how to make an entrance.
And listen, David Villa is a complete player. You need an example, here you go. Yes, he's got 59 goals for the Spain, finding those channels, and he's been effective and productive in the final third.
Well, it was the departure of Thierry Henry that opened up space for him at Barcelona.
43,000 people, he has shown up.
And here he is. May not be done for the evening yet. Villa. Mullins wanted it. The scoop pass from Villa gave Mullins it. Grabavoy. Around the back looking for Villa. Farrell to stab it clear for now. And David Villa has been playing with a real exuberance in this second half, little which there will be 3 minutes. David Villa. Oh, and it's Discarud. Consolation. Bronx Bombers just yet, but this was pretty close to perfect for Jason Kreis and NYCFC. David Villa.
David, how special was it for you today? First game at home to get a goal and assist, but more importantly, the win. ¿Qué tan importante fue para ustedes tener la victoria y tú un gol y una asistencia?
Amazing, la verdad que mejor imposible. Nuestro estreno aquí, ha venido muchísima gente, gracias a todos porque hace un frío terrible. Hemos hecho un gran partido, obviamente estamos creciendo, tenemos cosas que mejorar, pero siempre se mejora mejor desde la victoria y perfecto, he podido meter el primer gol. Muy contentos, nos ayuda esta victoria para seguir trabajando.
He's very happy. He said it obviously wasn't impossible to make this happen and play here. He's very pleased with his team and with their performance today. Obviously, they have a little bit to work on. David, how do you describe the experience in here today in Yankee Stadium and being able to be not only the first player on this club, now you have the first goal? ¿Qué tan importante fue para ti ahora tener esta experiencia? ¿Cómo se compara con otras experiencias tuyas?
Muy importante, va a ser muy bonito este gol dentro de mi carrera, lo recordaré como uno de los más importantes, por ser el primero en casa, por ser el primero que marco con el New York City oficial, por ser el primero en un estadio tan mítico como el Yankee Stadium. Perfecto para mí. Y la verdad que me alegro sobre todo por la gente que ha venido.
Well, I think you could see by the expression on his face, but he's just talking about how important it is for him to be the first player on this team and also to be able to get the first goal. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much. Superstar performance from David Villa. Pretty good performance from Monica Gonzalez too, I have to say. David Villa with a goal and 2 assists in his first 2 games. NYCFC off to winning ways at home in Yankee Stadium.